UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The Bobcats offense has the ball first today. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
3rd and long. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense.
Defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Rush is on him. Working that left side now. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Zings it complete to the right. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Got a little space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this up, running to Green.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They They feed him again. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to bully their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. Tries again to get it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Bulls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Here's the pressure. He makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Sexton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Pocket breaking down.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that 3rd down.
Has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
2nd down, he'll throw it. On target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
27, Ohio, 10. And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the... They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the beatdown has ensued. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now. No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
They'll run play action. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He'll keep it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second one.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulls are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And the Bulls will try to pick it up on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got 4th and...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB.
Touchdown Bulls! Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. On the double. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And the Bulls are back up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
And This offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
1st and 10 from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots of...
Pulls it in down the sideline. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the... He lofts it high.
Some would say running the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter.